want to play a little bit. So that's what I'm going to do.
Put some skin in the game.
I've got a new deck. I want to play it, so we're going to keep going. We saw me last week playing Murktide, and I'm loving it. It's great. It's amazing. I should have done it years ago. Anyways, that being said, let's get into this. We have Tony on Affinity. Older deck, but still a great deck. And we have Nick's flicking the bean tonight. He's going to be flicking the bean hard.
Pause.
Yeah.
Major pause.
Yeah, what's up?
Hard pause.
On? Flicking the bean?
Something like that.
Yeah, well, it's Up the Beanstalk. That's the name of the card.
Are you flicking? Are you the card?
I mean, he's flicking the card down on the table, yeah?
Nah, bro.
You know what Up the Beanstalk does?
Creates very interesting innuendos.
Yeah, it does. Up the Beanstalk is a 2-mana, 1 and a green enchantment. You might want to think about this for mono green. When Up the Beanstalk enters the battlefield, and when you cast a spell, mana cost 5 or greater,
I already hate it.
draw a card.
No.
Okay, you're about to see the power of flicking the bean.
I'm not saying the card's not good. I'm saying in my deck, it's green aggro. So like,
I thought you were on green devotion.
I top out at 4. Maybe 5. 5.
Arms hit, you can have a...
Me and Tuna do not go well.
You'll clear the room.
Alright. Esper Sentinel is going to be blocked by an Ornithopter. Tony, send a message, attack with the Ornithopter if you can hear me.
Are you putting it on the scrolling message? Is this not a PG-13 stream?
Huh?
This is not a PG-13 stream?
Yeah, that's fine.
You say so. Does that mean I get 1 rant per stream?
Is that a little better?
Why stock not capitalized?
Because it's hyphenated the word in between.
But flicking is capitalized. I'm
Make
saying if you're going to capitalize each word, you gotta be consistent with it. Please.
Alright, so Heliod Beans, all it is Heliod combo in reality. Walking Ballista and Heliod.
Yep.
Something that you're a little familiar with.
Unfortunately.
But he does have new tech, thanks to Wilds of Eldraine. It is... Oh, I can't pronounce it. Hang on. Oh, I hate myself.
Come on. Don't say that. With all that self-love. I'm woman in reward.
Agatha's Soul Cauldron. And what it says, 2 mana artifact. You may spend mana as though were any mana to activate abilities of creatures you control. So he could pay a green if he wanted to activate Heliod.
Cool.
Or a colorless to activate Heliod.
Cool.
If Heliod's a creature.
Cool.
Creatures you control with 1/1 counters, i.e. Ballista,
Yep.
have all activated abilities of all creature cards exiled with Cauldron.
Cool.
Tap Cauldron, exile target card from a graveyard, i.e. Ballista. When a creature card is exiled this way, put a 1/1 counter on target creature you control.
Cool.
So you can, with Cauldron, you can literally make any creature a Ballista.
That sounds like some tech. Is that a Mikey?
It takes a, that is a Macias.
I know that card.
Tell us about Macias then.
Like what he is, or his
What he
his love
does.
life?
What he does.
He's a cool little guy with 1 white and X. He is a 0/0, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. It's been a minute, so he's the card. And basically, he enters that many 1/1 counters, which is X, and then you can tap him, put 1/1 counter on him, or you can tap him and take 1/1 counter off and put him on each creature you control, each other creature that you control. Cool little guy. I like him. I ran him in my mono white deck, and I ran his undead self in my mono black commander deck, which is fun. But,
You know,
yeah,
you're not a combo player, so like,
I like combos.
I mean, would this be something you could get behind?
What, beans?
Heliod combo?
No, because I don't like doing math.
It's not math. It's just, oops, I win.
It's no math. Math in any form is gone for me. I've been hurt as a child, you see, and so
What math teacher hurt you as a child?
Vietnam Holcomb.
Don't know who that is.
Good.
All right, there's Macias.
7th grade math teacher. He was obviously a Vietnam War vet, and he was just a dude, but instead of dude, it was ICK, and like he was kind of creepy too, bro. He was like he'd stand like a little too close to the girls and like look down at them, but like a little too far down, you know.
Okay.
You know what I mean? You know what I mean?
I miss your tyrants. Come on, keep it coming.
Anyway, bro was annoying, and like he kept saying like how we'd all, like, if we didn't straighten up, and he's being serious, that we would be working a minimum wage job and be living under a bridge and probably die by starving to death.
That's not something you do in the school system. You're supposed to uplift your kids, not try to scare them.
Yep, bro. I mean, hopefully he's dead now, but.
All right, so we have a Nettle Cyst, a Thought Monitor, and an Ornithopter. Onithopter.
Beans.
A Tony. Oh, Aaron back here flicking beans while Nick's flicking
I'm
beans.
dropping beans. I'll eat it anyway though.
Oh, you're dropping beans.
I eat it.
You're dropping them while Nick's flicking them. We haven't seen the beans though. There's a bean. That's a bean. All right, that Nettle Cyst is big. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, I believe. I do declare, I might be wrong. Or I'm probably thinking cranial planning. No. Yep, it's 1/1 for each artifact or enchantment you control. It's a 9/9 because it includes Saga.
Bro got Gert. With even depth.
And booty.
That thing go bump. Turned out sideways.
Alright, there's a ranger captain. Gonna go tutor something.
I used the dude to get another dude. Ooh, the beans went fast. I wish there was more. I could
Getting an Esper Sentinel. Ranger Captain's cool and all because he can sacrifice him to where Tony can't play non-creature spells in a turn.
Is that instant speed or sorcery speed?
Anytime. Yep, it's just an ability. Sacrifice Ranger Captain of Eos. You opponents cannot cast non-creature spells this turn. Holding on to 3 Leyline Bindings. Nick's got 2 plains and a forest. Yep, he sacrificed it. So now Tony can't play any non-creature spells this turn. Relic. Nick is getting antsy, man. Look at his hands. He was getting antsy.
He feels like he's got this game.
One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Swinging 11 with the Nettle Cyst.
What's gonna do, brother?
Well, it looks like Macias is dying.
Block, tap, remove counters, put up counters on that thing. Look at that. TECH.
Now, if Tony goes to play his first non-artifact spell, he has to pay 4 mana or Nick draws a card. Or 2 mana and Nick draws 1 card. Or no mana and Nick will draw 2 cards. Alright, there's a Giver of Runes to give things protection. And a 3rd Esper Sentinel. Nick's sitting on Solitude and a couple other cards. I can't really see them. Nick's not really doing his combo thing, but he is also stuck on those 3 lands for the last, like, 5 or 6 turns.
I mean, he's putting some work down considering.
Alright, Nick got to draw. Tony didn't pay, so that means Tony has other options for his mana. Put them to better use, if you will. Alright, I think that's a cranial plating. And if that's so, that would double the Nettle Cyst, making it, it's going to be huge.
Gonna be huge.
Gonna be huge. Don't know if you've ever read The Art of the Deal, but great book, tremendous book, best book in the world. Badoop. Cranial plating is going somewhere, but where? It's going on a thought monitor. Has flying. That'll be a problem.
Thought monitor, they're good people, the best people.
And a shadow spear on the nettle cyst, giving it trample.
I've got friends who are nettlecysts.
Hang on, this is big.
Good people.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. This is probably GG's for Nick on this one, for at least for game 1. Nick does have a solitude. Yeah, there's the solitude. Pitching a binding. I'm gonna say it's the flyer. It's the flyer you hit. Because you can chump the... Well, you can't really chump, but... You can soak up a lot of damage. Because he's 4, 5, 6, 7. He can soak up 7 damage. That removes 2 artifacts from the field. Tony is going to gain a lot of life. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Right. 24. Nick's looking at 24 damage coming at him.
So I'm gonna have these guys stand in front. Please don't hurt them.
Yeah, the Construct doesn't have trample, and Nick should be able to apply enough pressure, or not pressure, but enough blocks in order to stall long enough to get his combo going. I'd hope. But that trample might be an issue. If he draws a fetch to get a triome, he'd be able to use one of the leyline bindings to take care of the problem. He just needs to draw a fetch here. That's all Nick needs to do is draw a fetch. Probably a 1 in probably a 4 in 30 shot here. Drawing a fetch.
Never tell me the odds.
Oh, he's got a fetch in hand. Why hasn't he played it? What's stopping him from playing fetches?
Maybe he's blind. It's bad peripheral.
I swear it's... Alright, there's the Wood-Swept Heath. He's got 2 leyline bindings in hand. Is Nick's triome gone somewhere?
It's called tactical feeding. You make your opponent really strong, make him look like he's doing a lot. You come for the backhand blow.
What do you got going on here, Nick? What's your plan, buddy? You just waiting for him to swing and do it? No, he's scooping it up. I'm guessing something happened to Nick's triome. I could be wrong. Alright. Tony is up 1 here. Let's see here. What do we have to talk about, Aaron? We have anything to talk about?
Talk about? I mean, nothing that they want to hear.
Do we have any big events coming up? I got something. Let's look here. Take a look at the modern meta. What's up, y'all? Alright, so, modern meta. The top deck is Rakdos Midrange. I'm pretty sure that's just Scam. Let's just double check here. Douthie, Croxa, Bowmaster, Grief, Fury. Yeah, this is just Scam. Number one deck in the meta at 21%. That's a big number.
That's high.
I remember Hogak when he was a big portion of the meta. Hogak was, I want to say, in the 30s before they did anything with it. And there's not really too much you can do with Scam. But the next one, 9% of the meta. 4-color control with the ring. This card right here, it has really punished Modern.
It's almost like when you add memes to an actual set, bad things happen.
I mean, indestructible. When it enters the battlefield, you gain protection from everything until your next turn. You lose a life for each counter on the ring. You can tap it, put a counter, and draw a card for the number of counters.
It's almost like adding memes.
And you can just keep resetting it.
Adding memes to a serious format is kind of stupid.
It's
a meme.
It's I wouldn't call it a meme.
It's a meme.
But like,
look, I'm saying this. If I was scrolling through Reddit, all right, and I'm on the custom Magic cards subreddit, and I see that card, I'm going to assume that someone made that up and was just trying to make a really powerful card based off of Lord of the Rings. Not that some Wizards of the Coast developers, who I guess just wanted to quit their job right before they finished the set, or after they finished the set, they were like, all right, what can we do to make sure that no one wants to play Modern or any kind of serious format? I know, let's make a card called the Ring, the One Ring, and it's supposed to be super strong because it's like the strongest thing made by Sauron, blah, 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 blah. So let's make it super strong. Let's make it indestructible. Okay, that tracks. All right, let's have it do a bunch of cool stuff. That tracks. Let's make you have protection from everything.
You go invisible when you put it on.
I don't know. That doesn't make you protective. If you're standing in the middle of the highway with that ring on, yeah, you're invisible. But guess what? That Mack truck's going to flatten you all the same. So all I'm saying is, if they were going to do all this, all right, they should have left it as a commander set.
I think what they should have done is how many rings were there? How many of that ring was there?
Of the One Ring?
Yeah.
There's one ring.
One, right. It should have said a deck cannot have more than one copy of the One Ring.
I would still not like it, but I would be a lot less upset than what I am now. Because it's just an artifact. There's no shroud on it, so you can just keep bouncing. But no, it's just like, I would just assume that someone made that on a subreddit and it just snuck its way into an actual set. Then they were like, "Oh crap, we can't take it back now because Post Malone bought it." So they just
old Posty.
They just kept with it. They're like, you know what, screw it. If it messes up the format, then so be it. We can just ban it later.
No, we just had a ban announcement happen this past week. And you know what it was? Hey guys, we're not going to ban anything, but we got a new type of card booster coming out, the Play Booster. It's supposed to replace draft and set boosters. Yeah, that's what they said in the ban. Literally in the ban announcement. We don't plan on banning anything right now. But here's a new set booster, or a new type of booster.
Y'all can't see it, but I'm doing the money rubbing hands thing. This is Wizards of the Coast, all right. This is what they're doing when they're making all this stuff. Secret layers. Look at all these secret layers. You know that you can just hire altruists, on like Facebook, right? And you can get better product for cheaper instead of having to buy a secret layer and give Wizards more money so they can just do nefarious stuff like sending the Pinkertons to someone's house because they opened up a pack too early.
Money printer go brrr. Yeah, no, they missed a big opportunity there.
I'll say it. Wizards of the Coast doesn't deserve Magic.
Well, it's Hasbro.
They don't deserve Magic either.
All right.
Like you luck into something that you don't care about, but you just keep it going because it makes you money.
Money printer go brr. Oh, did you hear that flick? I heard the flick of that air mesa from in here. I cannot make that up. I heard that from in here.
Better ears than me.
It's an orc. Okay, there's Gandalf's beard. I love that Tony plays Affinity. It's just something completely different. It's not a big part of the meta.
It's pretty cool.
Just take advantage of the Affinity ability. You know, you have so many artifact lands now. Tony over here about to shotgun something. Should have had a Kraken 2.0 sponsored by, well, we're not sponsored by him, but Kraken 2.0. Wild Man Drinking, shout out. Man, that'd be a cool sponsorship. I'm gonna have to see about that.
It's gonna just be free advertisement.
Buddy, I love my Kraken. All right. No, probably some of the most powerful cards in Tony's deck are the draw spells, Thought Monitor and Thought Cast. Just 1 mana, draw 2 cards. Really good.
Crazy, huh?
I mean, like, I'm kind of doing that in Murktide, where I'm binning cards off DRCs and stuff. But, like, I want a spell that says, hey, pay 1 mana, draw 2. Seems good.
Because it is good.
Or pay 2 mana.
I got a joke for you.
Alright, what's the joke?
What do you call a hoe that's really good at math?
I don't know.
It's the thought that counts.
Oh.
You talking about?
Oh, the thought that counts. I'll leave that in there. You can listen to it on the YouTube later.
He's good. He's good. Because it seems like he's having a fun time.
He's got Heliod. He just needs Ballista. Well, he needs Ballista and 2 more mana. Because he has to be able to play Ballista for 2 and then activate Heliod to give Ballista lifelink. And he's got it. Or he could find a Cauldron. Oh man, Nick is... You're not going to have a good time, okay?
You're gonna have a bad time. Okay.
Alright, that's a good hit for the binding. He's got 2 mana. What's he going to do with that? He's explaining something, but I don't know quite what he's explaining. Oh, did he pay for... No, hang on, we got both Triomes out, so it should just be 1 mana. I might be missing something here. And a Haywire Might. I just accidentally hit Mo.
Ooh, I'm telling. tell her that you meant to do it, and you said she wouldn't do ish about it.
Does Nick... Are those 2 cards in Nick's hand land Ballista? That's my question right now. I don't think they are. Esper Sentinel blocking there. Come on in, Max.
Can I come sit in your guys' lap?
I mean, if you want. Heliod Ballista or Cauldron in a way to put Ballista in the yard.
So what you're saying is he just needed ways to win the game.
Yeah, yeah. I don't know a situation where Nick... Like I said, the only situation I can think of where Nick wins
Tony could
is
have kept a bad hand.
land Ballista.
I mean, he could threaten Tony.
Yeah.
And he's like, look, man, if you don't at least get to a 1-1, like, your car's gonna have some dent in
It'd be like walking home.
it. Yeah, bus money.
Looks like he's got another Heliod, a Haywire Mite.
Is Haywire
Oh, there's the
life?
Ballista. Okay.
I can't remember Haywire. How does the life gain on Haywire work?
Oh,
Did he go off? Did he lose?
He had a bunch of hand movements,
Yeah, I don't know. This is.
like he's signing rap god. Or
he
something.
paid. Haywire Mite says
I know there's a life gain involved somewhere on a Haywire.
when it dies.
Right, but then.
Oh, okay. I bet you that's how it happened. When it dies, you gain 2 life. You pay a green, sacrifice it, exile non-target, non-creature artifact, or non-creature enchantment.
Looks like the match is over.
I think you're trying to explain what he was trying to do, maybe.
Yeah.
And then
I
Heliod.
just say, fuck that one card.
You didn't have this one card.
And it's gone down. Because his Heliod wouldn't have been active, would it?
Whenever you gain life, put a 1/1 counter on a target creature you control. So you could have paid a green, activated the Haywire Mite,
Yeah.
gain 2 life, put another counter on Ballista. That's 2 counters. Pay a white, give the Ballista lifelink, and win.
Did he win? Because it looks like they're sodding. That's not an infinite, though, is it?
Yeah,
Well, look, Haywire Mite goes away.
right. But he plays a Ballista. Ballista's on the field.
Right.
Removes a counter from Ballista.
Okay.
It has lifelink.
Oh, okay. So
Hits him. He gains a life, puts another counter on it, and repeat the process.
They're